No comprehensive list of all Ohio government actions for July 18, 2026 exists in available public records, as the Ohio General Assembly was on summer recess with no committee hearings or voting sessions scheduled for that date, and state agencies typically do not publish exhaustive daily logs of every minor action 3-4. However, one major statewide executive action was confirmed for that specific day. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine ordered all United States and Ohio state flags to be flown at half-staff on all public buildings and grounds throughout the state until sunset on July 18, 2026, in remembrance of U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham and in accordance with the President of the United States 1. Regarding legislative activities, the General Assembly remained inactive on July 18 due to its summer recess, meaning no new bills were passed or debated by the state legislature on that date 3. However, significant related legislative actions occurred in the immediate preceding week. Governor DeWine signed the Education Omnibus, HB 455, into law, which includes changes to State Board of Education appointments, minor work-hour rules and the repeal of obsolete statutes, effective October 9, 2026 3. Additionally, Governor DeWine vetoed HB 472, which would have required photo IDs for absentee voting by mail, on Wednesday prior to the 18th, and the Ohio Senate completed its first veto override of the 136th General Assembly session shortly after 6. No specific statewide enforcement actions by Ohio state agencies, such as the Attorney General or Department of Public Safety, were reported for July 18 itself in the provided sources. However, federal enforcement activity impacting Ohio occurred on Monday, July 15, when U.S. District Judge Jeffrey Helmick granted a preliminary injunction blocking the enforcement of Ohio Senate Bill 56, SB 56, against the sale or distribution of hemp products made outside of Ohio, citing constitutional challenges to the state's tighter marijuana and hemp restrictions passed in 2025, 2. SB 56, which places the adult-use marijuana program under the Division of Cannabis Control and moves intoxicating hemp to the regulated dispensary system, was passed by the Senate in 2025 and was awaiting the governor's signature at the time of the injunction 7. Local government actions and public events in Ohio on or around July 18 included several municipal activities. Toledo City Council voted 8-2 on Tuesday, July 17, to remove the honorary designation of MSGR. Specific title truncated in source 2. Toledo Public Schools Board voted to seek a $6.9 million property tax levy for the November ballot on the same day 2. And the ZEP Center was announced to receive 2 grants from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services on Thursday 2. The Toledo-Lucas County Health Department condemned units at the Oakwood Townhomes and Villas complex following inspections, and the Lucas County Prosecutor's Office expanded its Conviction Integrity Unit to accept referrals from attorneys regarding potential wrongful convictions too. On Saturday, July 18, the Imagination Station in Toledo offered free admission from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., though movies were not included too. Key officials involved in these actions include Governor Mike DeWine Executive Order on Flags, signing HB 455, vetoing HB 472, Senator Nathan Manning, appointed to the 9th District Court of Appeals, U.S. District Judge Jeffrey Helmick, granted injunction on SB 56, and local officials such as the Toledo City Council and TPS Board members 1, 2, 3. No other statewide public events, major agency announcements, or enforcement actions specifically dated July 18, 2026 were identified in the search results. The absence of additional statewide actions on July 18 is consistent with the legislature's summer recess schedule, which typically suspends major legislative activity until the fall session 3. While the search results provide detailed information on actions taken in the weeks immediately surrounding July 18, they do not contain a granular daily log of every minor administrative or enforcement action taken by all Ohio government agencies on that specific Saturday.